Okay, here are 10 ways to support elderly men and women who are aging alone and without a partner. 1. Social clubs. Join and start local social clubs or groups and encourage social interaction and create a sense of community. 2. Voluntary programs. Encourage participation in voluntary programs where they can give back and connect with others. 3. Community centers. Utilize community centers that offers classes, activities, and even tailored to seniors. 4. Technology training. Providing training on how to use technology like smartphones, computers to help them stay connected with family and friends online. 5. Regular check-ins. Organize regular phone calls or visit from family members, friends, and community volunteers to check on their well-being. 6. Support groups. Offer access to support groups where they can share experiences and feel understood by others in similar situations. 7. Hobbies and interests. Encourage them to take up new hobbies or revisit old ones, which can provide joy and sense of accomplishment. 8. Home care services. Make use the home care services that can assist with daily tasks and provide companionship. 9. Exercise programs. Promote participation in exercise programs specifically designed for seniors to maintain physical health and meet new people. Counseling service. Provide access to counseling service to help them cope with loneliness and emotional challenges. These options can help improve their quality of life and create meaningful connections. Okay, here are 2 reasons why it might be easier for men to cope with loneliness. 1. Independence. Some men may have a strong sense of independence and are comfortable being alone. 2. Hobbies. Many men have hobbies like sport, fishing, or gaming that they enjoy solo. 3. Work focus. Men often find purpose and distraction in their careers or projects. 4. Social norms. Society sometimes expect men to be self-reliant and emotional reserved. 5. Fitness. Men might channel their energy into physical activities like working out, which can reduce feelings and loneliness. 6. Practical skills. Men often possess practical skills to allow them to manage their daily lives without assistance. 7. Technology. Engaging with technology such as gaming or online forums can provide a sense of community. 8. Mental toughness. Cultural expectation might encourage men to develop mental resilience. 9. Pets. Men find companionship in pets, which can help alleviate loneliness. 10. Minimalist. Some men adopt a minimalist lifestyle that embraces simplicity and solitude. Remember, these are generalizations, are not men will find these factors helpful. Everyone's experience with loneliness is unique. My opinion, certainly, here is my opinion. Men being generally less emotional, less social, and less expressive in many cases can be at a disadvantage as it may limit their opportunities to meet new people and thus potential partners, friends, etc. However, this could also work in their favor when they are alone. They are more practical. They are more practiced in handling rejection and managing their own challenges and difficulties. They learn to be self-sufficient and do not need others to feel better. They need fewer people around them to feel satisfied and value quality and over quantity. Reading. Talking yourself down the tube. There are 5 ways that we talk ourselves down the tube. Each of these will direct our conversations to produce failure. Let's review some examples on the 5 steps to getting flushed down the tube using Jim from the previous example. Step 1. Enchanted. Jim starts his first job as a new selling agent. He is enchanted with the idea of making a good income for many years to come. It all looks so easy. He is cautioned by this new management that there will be some big challenges to overcome with clients and other agents, but Jim brushes his warning aside, ignoring the truth. Step 2. Entangled. Once he begins calling clients, his enchantment gets shaken by so unfriendly and difficult conversation. He comes to realize that clients are not as nice as he assumed they might be. Jim begins to get entangled in his thinking about how it may not be as easy as he assumed to achieve the income he had initially envisioned. Step 3. Entrapped. Jim goes to the senior mentor to get some advice. The mentor is too busy and is dealing with a challenge issue of his own, so brushes him off. He is unable to give Jim any guidance or advice, and Jim now builds a story about how he is caught between some clients and a mentor who does not care enough to help. He wonders how he got himself into this situation and begins to worry that can't leave this new job, even though staying makes him feel miserable and trapped. Step 4. Estranged. Jim then goes to his manager, who tells him that the only way to learn is by experiencing difficult conversation and solve situations. The next client that Jim interacts with is especially challenging, thus he feels ill-equipped to build a relationship or make a sale. He talks with other new selling agents about how hard it is to generate new businesses, and most of them agree with when questioned by his sales manager. Jim finds himself feeling very defensive and arguing this point. Step 5. Entombed. Jim gets back on the phone and delivers a series of ineffective pitches to clients. He becomes further entrenched in his history that he is no good at selling, and there is no way for him to succeed. He is certain he will never be good. It's all way beyond him, and taking this job was a complete mistake. He has become entombed in the idea that there is no way this job will work out. He believes the best can do is live and miss the opportunity that he signed up for because it is clearly out of reach for him. Jim's story serves as a ticket for a ride down the tube. He has successfully sold himself on failures, as so many people do. The person that starts the day saying life is good is bound to have a better day, because we choose the kind of word that will sell community. Again, it's necessary to understand the 5 steps to how we can alternatively talk ourselves up the tube. Talking yourself up the tube. There are 5 ways of talking ourselves up the tube. Each of these aspects will direct our conversation to produce a positive outcome. Let's review some examples of the 5 steps needed to rise up the tube, this time focused on a selling agent named Eddie and his more enthusiastic outlook that leads to career advancement.